All right, hey guys, we're back. It's actually been a week and 1 day, so we missed it yesterday, just got busy, and we're gonna take these different materials out of this bleach bath that it's been sitting in for 8 days now, and let you guys see kind of the deterioration and what's going on, what this SH has had different effects on these different materials. So let's see if we can fish them out. Okay, that was a piece of stainless, and that was a stainless hose barb. I'll let you guys see. It's actually held up pretty good. There's a lot of junk on it from the inside, the other stuff that was in there, but the barb itself, I'm gonna set that to the side because I think I can clean that thing up and it'll basically be fine. So high grade stainless did pretty good. This was our brass coupler, okay? So our brass coupler looks pretty rough. Doesn't look like it did when it went in there. There's a lot of corrosion, but structurally, it's not in horrible shape. Like, I don't see anything chipping off of it. A lot of green corrosion and patina going on right there, but it's black now instead of brass. So structurally, this thing is okay, but it definitely changed the color of it, and it's definitely eating on it. But I don't think, like, if this had been plumbed up and holding pressure, I don't think it would have negatively affected it at all. Yep, okay, there's our black oxide bolt. Looks pretty rough. It ate a lot of that off. A lot of the threads are missing there. Chewed down pretty deep. This was our piece of plate aluminum, okay? The aluminum is on this side. It still looks fairly good. It's obviously really affected the coloration on this side. So was this probably anodized?
More than likely that piece was anodized.
Yep. So structurally, again, it's okay. It didn't really eat into it, but it definitely ate the coating off. Now this piece of galvanized pipe here, it's pretty rough. I think that's the worst. Try to look through that pipe there. You can see that it's really bad. Now for a few days, I was coming out here working and I'd walk past this thing and it would look fine. It looked okay. The galvanized process, it held up pretty good for a good 2 or 3 days, and then it started really breaking down and deteriorating. So yeah, galvanized is okay, but it's obviously, this is worst case scenario, being submerged. So it didn't last too long. Here's our little piece of copper. It didn't do anything to this copper, so I knew that was not gonna really do anything to that copper. I think this is our last fitting, and this was our nylon barb. Didn't really hurt it either. Can't break it, it's fine. So this is basically the same material that this barrel is made out of, so no damage to it. Now here's the big thing we're worried about is the shingle. How did the shingle hold up? Oh, we got something else in there. Oh yeah, that was that little Wingnut. And it's really nasty. It would probably fall apart here if we left it in there very much longer. So it definitely chewed on that Wingnut a good bit. Now I'll tell you what we'll do is, let's rinse that off a little bit so we don't get it all over us. Set it on the ground there. All right, so you want to grab that other shingle. It's back there behind the ladder. Now, obviously, it's got a lot of corrosion on it from those different materials that were sitting inside the container with it. But what we're worried about here, there's some color that's all this is just coming from the crap that was in there with it getting on the shingle. But what we're worried about is the flexibility. Did it, quote unquote, dry the shingle out? Honestly, you know, really, I can't tell any difference in them. It doesn't feel like it's trying to rip. You see anything here? Looking at the back side, looks just fine. It's flexible. There are no cracks in it.
That's the hole that you.
That's from me handling these over and over again. So that's our control. But yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not affecting it. I can kind of rip it, but I can do the same thing here as well. You know, that's normal. So I would have to say, as far as structural integrity on shingle now, like I said, this and all this is just from those materials sitting in the bleach with the shingle, but the shingle itself is, what do you say?
Fine.
It's pretty much unchanged. All right, so ponder me this. Does bleach hurt shingles?
Nope. There it is.
There it is. All right, myth busted.